Welcome back to Interstellar Global CIC. Obviously, you know me, the Benji Effect, representing. And I've got obviously a special guest today. But before I introduce my special guest, I'm gonna throw you to my director so he can introduce himself as well.
It's a guy tricks, you know me, rapper, artist, director, producer, footballer, list goes on.
Yeah, it goes on. He's not playing. But yeah, obviously you guys know already. We tend to play our dominoes, mix it up, match. But before we get to the dominoes, I'm gonna introduce you to a female in the community that we've worked around, that we know as well, that supports us a lot. She gives us a lot of like literally live feedback, and I mean where it's right at you, not I'm gonna tell you next month, next year, next this. Trust me, she's an amazing person. She's a spiritual person. She's also very open to the world. She's a mother. She's a soulful person. So without further ado, let me not say too much. She can introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Samira. I'm the Jane of all trades, maybe. Came on this podcast today. I'm super excited to speak about some spirituality, some worldly issues, some men and women issues, some medical astrology. Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Lovely. Obviously, Trix is gonna shuffle for us.
Yeah.
You lot know the
That's
game.
your first time
This is
playing
dominoes.
dominoes?
It's not my first time playing dominoes. I haven't played it for a long time and I forgot.
This forgot how to play. So we're gonna bring her back to memory.
Yeah. I think it's like seven each, yeah?
And the rest goes into the pack, so.
Do we take 7 each?
Yeah, 6, 7.
3,
You want
4,
to get 7?
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Okay, when we play, we would have had this one, but obviously,
Oh.
no one play.
You never know.
Yeah.
Every time.
So what you
Yeah. So before we go through, because I know you're on a journey as well, spiritual journey. So if you can just walk us through some of your spiritual experiences.
Spiritual experiences, that is a big topic. I've been on a spiritual journey for quite a long time. We're all on a spiritual journey. There's no separation between life and spirituality. Spirit, everything is spiritual. Everything that we do is defined by spirituality. But yeah, I mean, I started with kind of like looking into myself, introspecting myself, and then using some herbal plant medicines to help me along with that. And then also just really introspection and just finding where my power comes from. Just there's a lot. There's a lot.
In regards to like what's the word? I think you said you're doing a therapy. Complementary. Excuse me, because I've never come across that in my life. So please, could you elaborate a little bit for me?
Yeah.
So I can knowledge myself.
Yes, complementary therapies is basically what it sounds like. It's a complement to traditional, or should I say, Western medicine, which I believe that that's the real medicine, and the Western it should be the complementary. Or if that one doesn't work, maybe you need something that we've synthesized into something strong.
Yeah.
So, like, complementary therapy is basically massage, reflexology using essential oils, which all is a natural process of obviously putting your, like with massage, putting your hands on people and like using the energies to work with. And then it's also like a comfort thing. People want touch. You don't want to go to the doctors and be like, oh, I've got this pain in my back here, I'll take some painkillers. But you're not touching me or giving me no comfort or nothing. Yeah, it's just, so it is, that's what's work. And then the oils, of course, are extracted from like plants, well, from all plants, flowers, etc., which all have their own healing qualities. And I've started to get into like herbalism now with the other thing that I'm doing. So it's all kind of going together with it. Yeah. And the main purpose actually for me doing that was to heal people naturally and to bring them away from relying on these doctors who are always just giving you pills, and there's no personal interaction, there's no holistic view of the body.
Some pills scare people, innit? They want to take those.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you bring that into motherhood spirituality? How do you combine that into your motherhood experiences?
Like I said, spirituality is everything. There is no separation between any
Before you start, again, sorry to jump in.
Yeah.
Whoever's got a double six has to start.
Oh, okay. Do we turn ours over?
No,
Don't show us.
Don't
What
show
you
the
will
goal.
lose.
See, I told you I forgot
We're
how to
learning as
play.
we go.
You've
We're
got,
learning as we
you've
go.
got a double six. Six,
If
six.
you don't have it, then it's in the pot. Double check.
I've got no double six.
Okay, double five then. You'll go double five. You got it? Have you got it?
No, I've got no double five.
He's got the double six.
Oh, have you?
It's because I've got these beautiful shades on.
But you put mine on.
What you lose your numbers just because it's on now. But yes, as I was saying again, in regards to spirituality, how do you divert it into motherhood? How do you combine it into motherhood? How do you like take it through your experiences as a mother, as a spiritual mother in a sense?
Am I alright to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming
Add the
back.
numbers.
So how do I bring that?
Watch her win. Never played before. Watch her win.
So how to bring it into motherhood? Well, I think the best way to be a parent is to lead by example. So if you're telling your kids, don't do this, don't do that, but they see you doing it, or like they're going to be like, they're not going to listen.
Yeah,
but when you show them, like, and you don't even really have to tell them anything, like, or to force them to do anything, because what's the point? I just do it, and which one of my kids resonates and comes along, they are naturally drawn to it. And then I also don't really give them medication. I'm not saying there's no place for Western medicine. There is. There's so many advancements and there's so many things that are being innovated from Western medicine, but we can try the natural things first. And I usually like can I do that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So for like a sore stomach, for example, I'd give my child a bit of marshmallow root in their drink and stuff like that. And like, oh, do you want you're feeling sick? Elderberry, here you go, boom, boom, boom. And instead of giving Calpol, again, there's a place for Calpol, but
what if they have like a headache and only people give them like paracetamol and all that? What do you
they
have?
probably need water more than likely.
Water.
But if it's
water or water.
yeah, but if it's a pain relief type of thing for kids, it's a little bit more tricky because some things kids can't have because the body can't metabolize it because they're smaller and younger, obviously. But for things like pain, you've got willow bark. You know that saying, go sit under the willow tree. Have you ever heard that saying? Yeah, under the willow tree, willow bark is a natural. Yeah, it's a natural aspirin, the bark of a willow tree. Also, you've got
so
things.
You found willow tree.
So many. You know the ones, the weeping willows that the branches go down like that, and it's like I can't even.
It's like my afro sometimes when it's like.
It's like an afro. It's like an afro, but like a long one. Yeah, it's a massive tree. Also, silver birch. I saw some outside the college the other day, and the bark was starting to come off, so I just ripped it off, and you just crush it down into a powder and make it into a tea. And it was like, honestly, I'm just out on the road foraging.
Because survival time is them things we need.
If you see me doing any madness on the street, just leave me alone. I've got papers.
I'll keep walking the one.
I'm on a mission.
So yeah, the tree I've just played. Did you play?
Nah, I played the 2-6. She played 5-1. You'll play. Alright. Up to you, right? You'll play.
This is good. I'm
Right
liking
now,
it.
good. I think even the first time we met was like about them strong topics, about healing and different stuff. And don't need doctors and so yeah.
That's all I ever chat. Was it yours?
So do you see art and movement as a therapeutic tool?
100%. Is that so here? Yeah. 100%. If we don't allow our bodies to move, we don't release the energy that we always store in our bodies, the traumas, even the generational traumas. You've got to have movement. Although technology is so good with the advancements, but everyone's just on their phone and they're all like this.
They're all NPCs.
Yeah, and the back is all like that. And have you seen the thing where people have got like the headphones and they've got like a dent in their head, and it's like, and they're just all inside. You need movement.
Deep all this is facts.
You're deeply thinking, yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Because for me, like for example, and I know when I take my hair out and I've like got my afro, I know what you mean by the density because my afro is normally when I've got my headphones on and I get home, I'm like, What's this gap in the middle?
Big gap.
Like just going
Party.
over and it's weird. Just like but it's just that's how long we keep it on for, and we forget the outside world sometimes and stuff like
And
that.
then with the headphones constantly being in, you're not allowing your senses. You're like, so you're smelling and stuff like that, but you're not hearing what's going on around you. And with that, because you're immersed in the music, which is not a bad thing. So it's amazing to be immersed in the music, but you're not taking in your surroundings. So I think there should be a balance between vibing to your music and then sometimes just take it off and just like look around you, listen to what's happening, listen to the birds,
To the world, yeah.
to the world, yeah.
Music distraction.
And it gives you muse to write songs, to write poetry, to like, as you see something, you're like, oh, the way I've just noticed that with my senses, that, and then you start coming up with lyrics and stuff like that. You can with music as well, but it's a different type of thing, yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, that brings me to who, like, for example, who or what inspires your current creative expression?
So I'm doing a medical astrology course at the moment, and it's kind of I'm about 4 months in, I think 4 or 5 months in, and yeah, I'm doing it with Sticky Dubs. I don't know if you guys know
Sticky Dubs.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a musician, but he also does astrology as well. He's actually closed this thing now. I got in there right before he closed because obviously, is it my go? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Okay. This is just a big line now.
So nose past yet? What thing? Nose had a little.
But one person, I brought this book along. Actually, it's Khalil Gibran. He's like he was from the 1800s, and he was a Lebanese American writer, poet. And there's one poem. We were talking about kids before we started filming. But this poem, actually, am I all right to just read the poem out? That this one inspired me. This poem is actually about kids. And it goes, and a woman who held a babe against her bosom said, speak to us of children. And he said, your children are not your children. They are sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backwards, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are sent forth. The archer seeks the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flies, he also loves the bow that is stable. That to me was like, when I read that, it was like, we try and like hold our children on, but they have their own purpose and we have our own purpose. And then, sorry, I'm knocking the mic. We are gesturing with my hand. So the bow that's stable is you. You are their stability, but you gotta just let them go and just let them go to their path. Yeah. So
have you ever done arrow shooting before?
No. Because I look like I knew what I was doing.
I've done it in, I think it was like, they call it like a PGL or something like that, like a school trip. But just going back a couple of years. Like, obviously I'm like, I'm in my 30s now, but this was called, it's like a PGL trip and stuff like that. The kids now are experiencing it now. But my experience, I didn't even know how to use it, how it works. I always used to think, once your fingers go in, I'm gonna hurt myself somehow. I just tell myself I'm already gonna just like So obviously there's people that teach you. They've even give you like a specific safety glove to it. So the way you're explaining that, I feel like that would need a safety glove for someone that don't know the experience, that don't know how to wear it, and then they'll need someone to guide them through pulling the arrow. Do you know what I mean? Because some people will just be like, oh yeah, do you know what I mean? And hurt themselves, and cut themselves, or break the arrow, or snap it, or something, and not experience the full experience, basically. Not sorry for jumping in.
No, it's all right. So this book, actually, it's called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and as I say, it's so like metaphorical, and so like you've got to read the poem and you've got to go, wait there a minute, I have to read that again because it's deep, like the way he talks about work, and like one of the things in it is about people who hate work. Like, do you think you're going to succeed without any work?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna just sit around? And obviously, I'm paraphrasing because I'm not reading it from the book. But you should find joy in your work, and there's always a succession to
Behind that,
succeed in work. Nothing comes in free for life. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything. There's nothing is given for free. You know, when people are like, oh, well, I have rights to do this, but in some things, yes, but you're not working towards it. No, you don't. You don't have anything.
It comes to like, so for example, if you're off balance, is there a creative kind of like mindset that you would practice, for example, to help that when you're off balance, your energy, your spiritual energy in general, just trying to find balance, basically?
Yeah, I do. Am I putting that here?
That you can inspire someone else to use.
Yeah, I
Especially when you're disconnected as well from writing. People have their headphones on, they'll be disconnected from the world, from the universe, from places, and from people, from actually having an opportunity because of the facts. Like literally, and I mean, there was a time I literally took my headphones off. I looked around and there was a guy doing a photo shoot next to me, and I didn't even know until my headphones came off and I looked to my left for, oh, that's going on over there. And I walked over, got myself a photo. Actually got free photo. The guy printed it in front of me right there, and I was like, wow, that was just because I took off the headphones and experienced the reality I was in. Yeah. So in regards to that, is there any other practice you know that you can recommend to other people to try and come back to reconnecting? Because obviously, as I was saying, people just love their headphones up. They don't want to know. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, writing is great for me. And writing could be great for a lot of people. Also, dancing releases a lot. Again, it's that movement, bringing back to that movement thing. Yeah, dancing, writing, but I feel like when you write and dance, a lot of things can come up which can be really uncomfortable. It's kind of like going to therapy when you write a little bit, and a lot of things come up which can make people very uncomfortable. It can make people go into escapism through like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, and that can like actually help you with writing a little bit. But it's a balance with everything. But yeah, writing is definitely, am I writing? Creative writing, yeah, and trying different things. Stop being so stagnant and repetitive. Stop being basic.
Try
poems.
Try do a poem.
Yeah.
Obviously, for me, now I started music through poems.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, you guys will probably hear that at the beginning of this podcast. I think it's a new poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done a fresh poem for you guys, so you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
She's bringing it out. I don't know if she wants it out. But you guys are gonna get it.
It'll come soon.
In regards to that, what brought your ideas around that creative podcast? What brought your idea to that creative writing of that poem?
Of that poem, I was actually feeling like a load of pain, like in my heart, like in my chest, and like I was thinking about about love and about how like you get so much heartbreak. And I'm not just talking about like relationship love, like just love, yeah, exactly, anything. But then I saw a quote the other day actually. If you again, I'm paraphrasing, if you avoid love for the what was it? If you avoid love for the fear of pain or suffering, it's like avoiding life. Avoiding life. Oh, I can't remember what the quote was. It was such a good quote as well.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
I didn't know you were like on the end.
In my new song, or what?
I don't know. I can't remember it now. But I've got to find it.
It's the same as saying like, so how do you cross over spirituality into music?
That is a good question. Again, nothing is separate from spirituality. Like spirituality is existence. Everything is in existence. Is it? So I just think it's how it channels through you.
For example, like yoga. Because yoga, you need music sometimes to have a silent sound in the background.
Yeah.
Some people prefer white noise as well.
Yeah.
What's another one? Mindfulness as well.
Yeah. I've actually just started meditating in silence. Someone put me onto it. Someone was like, when you've got a guided meditation or music or a type of frequency or something like that, you are guided and directed to that. So it's like it kind of takes your consciousness away a little bit, which is kind of the idea. But I've just started doing it silently. And the things that I start to get when I do it, when it's just from me, and I'm getting all these visions. I mean, I get visions in the other things as well, but now it's different because now it's coming from like me, and I'm feeling this, and I'm feeling my body like vibrate more and everything, and I'm like elevating. I'm like, I need to check. Am I still on the couch? Is it my go, by the way?
Deep one, deep one.
You could have put that on. But
No. It's sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I've got two. How many have you got?
Who played number 6? Was it you, innit? You started?
Yeah, started.
You should have one in your hand. Have you got one?
I've got two, so it's my go. But I don't know. Yeah, I can put that one up there.
So you put the one here, the game's locked. The game's blocked.
Yeah.
You know how I know? There's only seven. There's only seven sixes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no more sixes in here, or you don't have no sixes. If you put it here, the game opens.
Oh, okay. Then put it there. I changed my mind.
So since you lock it, you gotta count. You gotta count how much. And the least number win. I've got 4.
I've got 6.
So the least number one.
Well, that's not fair. I didn't know he knew how to count dominoes. Like counting cards. Cheating. He's cheating. You tricked me.
No.
It's like it was here as well.
Counting cards. You're in the casino. You get kicked out. You know.
It's a deep one. But that's how you played it when the game locks. Yeah. The least number win.
You would literally get kicked out.
He was good though. He was good. And no one passed. No one ate from the clock. No one done this. Trying to get numbers.
Oh, are you supposed to do that?
Yeah. So if he passed, like if I play and if you knock and you got nothing, you gotta find a card in it.
Okay.